got sweet, sweet revenge against NYCFC. What'd you think of the game?
Well, I think after New York City got out of their rompers and onto the pitch, I think we just a little bit of nervousness maybe, because there's a lot of pressure after the Yankee game. But I think they made the mistake of coming out with the same strategy, the same tactics as they used in Yankee Stadium, that Illuminati pitch. And I think we got it figured out on home ground. So I was glad to see nerves settled. And then, we did our thing. We countered. We scored a goal, the first goal on the counter, but instead of usually a little dicey, boom, 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 again with Miggy and Tito, just fantastic, yeah.
Right, yeah. 3 goals in 7 minutes.
Yeah.
After,
Out of control. Yeah, crazy.
Absolutely. Yeah, and, especially after that dicey first 10 minutes, LGP concedes a corner in the first. Yeah, it's like, what were your thoughts in terms of, like, did you feel like we were going to have a good result in the first 10 minutes?
I had a lot of hope. I think I watched the game in New York City. That was not our Atlanta United playing. I think they admit it. Tata, no excuses. Throw that out. It was nothing good to take away from it. And after last weekend, when I saw that we are getting better with possession, this formation we have with Gressel and Tito, it's starting to click. And I was like, you know what? New York City's coming at the wrong time. And so I really had a good feeling that we'd come out with a result. What I was worried about is if New York City decided to play their more traditional possession style football, that we would have sort of a tactical game and it might be a 0-0 or a 1-0, and I was less sure about where it would go. But when I saw the formation and how they were coming at us, I figured if we could hold out that first 10 minutes, 15 minutes and hold out, that we could be okay. So,
Kenwyne being pretty highly paid on the team as well, he might have to sit for a prolonged period of time, or do you think we'll move him?
No, I think that would be a mistake. We're going to need him. We especially saw that when Mercedes-Benz was delayed, and we've got, 8 matches in 28 days. I mean, it's absurd. We've got, 5 or 6 home games in September and the first week of October. Right. We need depth. And we're losing people, not as many it looks like maybe from call-ups. Carmona's not going this time at Chile. I don't know what's going to happen in September, but we need that depth. We need those guys there. We need that level-headedness that late in the season when legs are tired and the travel's been going on. Even though we're home consecutively for that long, we need a Kenwyne. We need somebody who's had that international experience to kind of keep cool heads, and maybe he'll come on. Maybe we'll even start him on occasion depending on what, if we have injuries and things like that.
Absolutely, it's true. Speaking of international call-ups, Guzan gets called up. Garza does not. What do you think?
I think if we know anything about Bruce Arena, once he gets his system, he likes it. So he stays with it. Unless it's broke, don't fix it. He said that. So Garza's just got to keep playing his game. He'll get in eventually, I think. I think everybody's looking at it going, this is just a matter of time. Not going to be unhappy that he's going to stay with us. Selfishly. Guzan, not really worried about it. Can has been tremendous. He's played some excellent balls out of the back the last couple games. I think he's really starting to get his feet in that arena. I see less and less in the Facebook groups about Can. Quiet. Shh. That's right. All right. Can's doing great. All right.
Quick, let's find some wood and knock on for sure.
That's
for
right.
sure.
Yeah.
And Almiron's goals. We got him about shooting, and then he just can't stop scoring now.
He's so happy. Like he's just smiling out there. I think the only thing is we could have probably had a few more shots in the second half. We could have probably put it away even more. It's a little, what would be nice to leave these matches. We're performing so well when we're getting a goal late, giving away a goal late. Right. I'd like to see us do better, keep focus. I mean, because both goals were goals that could have been prevented. In this one, I can't remember who it was, but he was wide open in the back. Absolutely. And so we've got to prevent those. We can come away with some clean sheets. So I think, hey, let's reach higher. Reach higher. Yeah.
Absolutely. Vieira, I think, seemed to make a tactical change in the second half to kind of stifle us. I think the connection between the back line and their midfield seemed to kind of change their whole landscape of their game. And so it seemed that we couldn't really counteract that. So do you think Tata being, not on the field, per se, on the sidelines, had an impact?
It's hard to say. If it was 1-0 at halftime, might be easier to say, well, the tactics, but up 3-0. I don't know how much you're going to change. I think you're just going to continue to play your game. So it's kind of difficult to say. I've heard Jason Longshore talk about the fact that they're both have been working together for years and years. So I think they understand each other's strategies, what they want to put out, and what possibilities could happen. It's a bit of a chess game, and have their options B, C, or D. Yeah. So I think he would have been all right either way. Yeah.